Yup, that is me, and that is my bathroom. But this is what it looks like now. Let me explain a little bit. Yes, this is super embarrassing to share. I was going back and forth about whether I was going to share this, but I wanted to be honest about the process. We moved into this house a couple of years ago, and we started renovating this bathroom. As you could see, we tried to paint it, but it just kept getting overlooked. We had a different bathroom that we use often, and it's just us two here, so this door kind of just got closed and it turned into a storage area. And that's just how it stayed for a long time, and I was really over it. I wanted to have a space where I can film and not have all of my stuff in one bathroom, so I decided it was time to renovate it, and that's exactly what I did. So I look a little bit crazy because I wanted to wear a mask because I'm going to be using a lot of cleaning products, and I'm a germaphobe on top of that, so cleaning out this bathroom just didn't sit well with me when it came to not wearing a mask, so of course I had to wear one, but that's just me. My husband took the mask in his car with him, so I ended up just putting like a headband around my face. And I started just deep cleaning. So I cleaned everything out of here. I sorted it between like donate and trash and started just wiping everything down and vacuuming it. Like I said, am pretty germophobic with a lot of things. So I had gloves on, I was prepared. I vacuumed every single drawer like 3 times, every single cupboard like 3 times. And that's not saying that they were necessarily dirty, but it was a little bit dusty in there just from sitting for a while, and I just wanted it like deep, deep, deep clean. So we got in there. When it came to the counters, I cleaned these with like 3 different cleaners. Don't judge me. I just wanted them to be super clean. And what's kind of funny about these counters is when we moved in, we absolutely hated the color of these counters. We were like, what are we gonna do with this pale yellow color counter? We're gonna have to buy a whole new vanity, but that's not in our budget right now. But what's funny is we are actually redoing this room to be like a modern Tatooine theme. So like, our Star Wars nerdiness is coming out. So I wanted this bathroom that's attached to our room to match that. And what color is Tatooine? It is freaking yellow. So it works perfectly. And with the ideas that I had in mind for this bathroom, I wanted to do like a yellow and red mural wall, and I wanted to do gold and pinks and just that really Tatooine inspired colors, those earthy tones that are still bright and happy, and this counter ended up meshing really well. So just a reminder, this is what it looked like at the beginning, and this is that middle period. So everything is super clean, everything is super sparkly and ready to move on to like the decorating and painting. So we headed over to Home Depot or Lowe's, I don't remember where we went, and I really wanted to do like a mural wall, like kind of a wave with 4 different colors on this wall. I started drawing it out, but what I didn't realize would be so difficult is that our walls are super, super, super textured. So it was very hard to get a straight line on these, but I worked at it, and you guys are seeing just a small time lapse of this, what really took me hours. So we got 4 different paint samples from Lowe's or Home Depot in like the red, orange, yellow vibe, which is the same color that we want to do our room so that it's gonna mesh well. And I just started painting. I just kind of went for it. After I sketched it out, I just followed the lines, and I wanted to go from like dark to light. So enjoy the rest of the painting process because there's no way I can talk through this whole thing. Okay, and we are nearing the end of painting, and I definitely added like 2 or 3 coats on top of this, but I think it came out so cute. And when I film here, it's like the perfect backdrop because it's earthy, but it's still bright. So now I wanted to organize the cupboards. I started by laying like a liner on the bottom. It's this really pretty yellow color, so even when you open the cupboards or the drawers, it still has that touch of yellow. And I totally forgot to film our first and second layer of paint, but I did paint over the black back to white, which is funny because it was white when we moved in and for some reason I painted it black. Yes, I am watching Gossip Girl in the background. I cannot just sit there for hours and paint. Sorry. So I was doing like my third layer at this point, and this is when I decided to wipe off and paint the cupboard doors. So I did that in my library just because that table already has paint on it, so I wasn't too worried about it and it's easy to get off. So these cupboards were already white. It didn't take multiple coats. It only took 1 coat. I just wanted to touch it up and make sure it was the perfect white that matched the rest of the vanity. And this took a long time too. I was exhausted at this point. I feel like at this point I was excited because it was all coming together, but it was also at that point where there's a ton of little things to do, and when I'm at that point my brain just like checks out and I don't know where to start. So I just had to do one little thing at a time. So focused on the hinges first because getting the doors on would reduce a lot of clutter in this room and just open it up so it'd be easier to work on. I got these really pretty gold hinges from Amazon and it came with the screws too, and then I screwed those on. I did the hinges before I did the doorknobs just because it was easier, and I got these really pretty like half circle hammered bronze whatever doorknobs, and I thought they looked really cute on both the drawers and the doors. So that is what I did. I didn't want to run the risk of getting pulls that were a different color than the door handles, so I just did it on all of them. Next up was organizing and getting stuff in the the vanity, getting stuff in the vanity and in the drawers. So I got these drawer organizers from Amazon because I wanted to put my skincare in one and like my lip and hair products in the other without it being just like a jumbled mess in the drawer. So I started with my skincare drawer. I put down the liner first just to add like that touch of yellow, and then I started organizing my skincare, which took way longer than it should have, but I'm picky. You could see a peep of the mirror that we bought off of Facebook Marketplace, but I needed a towel rack, so I just got this adhesive one because I didn't want to drill more holes in the wall, and this really pretty pink towel. And then of course right after that I drilled more holes in the wall because I needed to hang up this hanging towel rack just to add a little bit of color and add towels in here. Even though we don't really use the shower, it's way too small, I still wanted to have towels in here in case we ever do. So I found these really pretty bright yellow ones from Target. They were so cheap, but they're so soft. So not complaining. Next, I wanted to really like start to get the area clean because again, I was getting so overwhelmed by the clutter that was in here. It was all around me. There was boxes, there was trash, there was Amazon packages. It was just a lot. And Milu decides to make her appearance here a lot because she really wanted me to throw her toy. Trust me, I promise, I threw it like a million times. Then I wanted to start organizing like the counter stuff because I did get a few decorations for the counter, and even though this vanity is pretty small, I wanted to make it feel still like decorated and cute even though there's not that much space to work with. I was so excited when I saw like this amber makeup organizer because I didn't want to put my makeup in a drawer again. That's how it was in my other bathroom. I wanted it easily accessible in front of me, otherwise it ends up getting cluttered and stuff gets buried. So I found this really pretty amber colored makeup organizer and I put my perfumes and my makeup in it, which all of it was shoved in this Target bag, so that was fun. But it was nice to actually like have it all organized and only the stuff that I use every day out on display, otherwise it went in the cupboard. Next, I wanted to do this little corner. You don't see it when you walk in, but you do see it when you're standing in there. I found this cute little like gold and clear plastic organizer that I plan on putting Q-tips and makeup wipes in, and then I got a little fall candle from Target that I'll obviously be switching out with the season, but this one just matched the color vibes perfectly, and it is my favorite scent for fall. I buy this candle every single year, so it matches perfectly. And luckily my toothbrush matches perfectly too, so it all just was coming together and making me so happy because this was a lot of colors in my head and getting it together was difficult. So here is a mirror that I bought for literally $30 on Amazon Marketplace, and I was so excited because I wanted a unique mirror that had those gold accents and still represented the vibe that we were going for. And like Tatooine is all about the sun, and excuse me, does this not look like a sun? I tried to put it up myself. We already had a anchor in this wall, but my husband ended up doing it because I was getting very frustrated. I do think it really tied the room together though, because like I said, it's perfect for Tatooine. It's so unique, it's so pretty, and it still has that gold in it. I wanted to do like a final sweep because even though I've vacuumed and I've mopped and everything, I want to do a final sweep, and this orange bath rug I'm obsessed with. Of course, filling up the soap container that is also from Target, like the bath rug, and just getting those final touches together. And now, are you ready to see the final result? Because I am so happy. Just a reminder, this is the mess, embarrassing chaos that we had in here before. It's a lot, I know. It shouldn't have gotten to this point, but it just got forgotten. There's rooms like that in your house sometimes. And this is what it looks like now. I literally could not be happier. I can't wait to redo our room like this. I think it's so bright, it's so happy. All of those colors that I was buying and looking at in a pile, I was like, is that really gonna work? That's a lot of different colors, but honestly, I feel like it all came together perfectly and it looks so pretty, and I can't wait to do the rest of my room like this. This is an idea of kind of how I did the drawers. I'm primarily using this bathroom because my husband likes the other bathroom better. So I have my makeup and stuff in one and my hair stuff and my skincare in the other. In the cupboards, it's just kind of like random overflow stuff like extra towels and eyeshadow palettes and hair tools and all of that. I hope you guys like this renovation. It was so cheap, so cute, and I'm so happy. Bye!